Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your podcast host, Hanju Lee, and you are listening to Better Golf Daily, where I introduce one concept, one research-backed idea, and one thing you can take straight to the golf course. Let's go. I totally missed a 3-foot putt for birdie during a tournament. It lipped out. I became fuming mad, and I just couldn't get over it. I stood there for a while in complete disbelief and disgust. I did everything right on that hole. Great drive, pure approach shot, right at the line. It hit beyond the hole and spun it back, leaving me a perfect 3-foot putt, and I missed it. And yes, I screamed out some profanity, and yes, I blamed myself for it. How could I miss this perfect opportunity, I thought. And when am I gonna ever get another chance of this 3-foot putt birdie? Certainly, it's not going to happen again today, especially that close. The odds are against me. And that thought precisely, folks, is where the real trouble starts. It's not the fact that you missed a putt. It's the fact that you came so close and you blew it. And it was a rare opportunity and you choked. And guess what? After that, every time I gave myself a chance for a birdie putt, the pressure arrived in an intense way. I added a new layer of mental disruption on how to not make that putt. In 1986, Daniel Kahneman and Dale Miller published their norm theory, the foundation of what we call now a counterfactual thinking. The core idea is when something bad happens, your brain immediately constructs an alternative reality. The closer you were to a better outcome, the more vivid that alternative becomes, and the worse you feel. A counterfactual is an if-only thought. If only I left a minute earlier, I would have never been in that accident. Or if only if I trusted my read, I would have made that putt. If only the ball had rolled one more inch, and if only I would have made that putt, my momentum will carry to the finish the rest of the holes with confidence, which will result in me winning this dang tournament. So most of the conversation around this research focused on the backward-looking pain, the replay, the regret, the loop of I almost had it. But there's a second effect that gets far less attention, and it's the one that quietly wrecks your round. When a near miss feels particularly painful, the brain doesn't just grieve the outcome. It reclassifies the opportunity. It decides that the chance you just missed was exceptional. That situation like that are rare, and it updates its mental model of the future accordingly. Psychologists call this ability bias. We judge the likelihood of something based on how easily we can bring it to mind. A painful near miss, like my 3-foot putt, is extremely easy to bring to mind. So the brain treats it as evidence that opportunities like this are precious and scarce. The result is counterfactual scarcity. The near miss doesn't just hurt the moment, it sends a signal forward. Don't waste the next one. So what happens next time you hit it inside 10 feet? You walk onto the green already carrying this extra something. Not just the desire to make it, but the fear of wasting it. That fear is pressure. And pressure, as any putting coach will tell you, is the enemy of a freedom stroke. You get tight, the routine gets shorter or longer than it should be, your attention drifts from the process, the read, the line, the pace, to the outcome, to the consequences of missing another one. And then you miss it, which confirms what your brain already suspected. These chances are rare, you can't convert them. The belief feeds the outcome, and the outcome reinforces the belief. It's a trap, a scarcity mindset trap. So what's the fix? Know that scarcity is a lie. Scarcity is not a fact. It's an interpretation built from one or two painful data points that the brain overgeneralizes. Do you want to know another data point? The fact that you stuck a 3-foot approach shot. The fix isn't positive thinking. It's creating more accurate story. And you know what the more accurate story is? You are the kind of golfer who creates opportunities like this 3-foot putt. That approach shot didn't happen by accident. Your game produced it. And your game will produce another one and another one. There's plenty of holes left for even a better shot. A 2-foot from the hole, or even 1 foot from the hole. The missed putt was painful, yes. It was also just a putt. The next close look is not your last chance. It's your next chance, made available by the same skills that made this one, you. Did you get that? The next close birdie look is not your last chance. It's your next chance, made available by the same skill that made this one. You see that mind shift? The 3-foot birdie putt you missed wasn't a wasted gift. It was one data point in a long series produced by a golfer, you, who is capable of producing more. Your brain is a liar. You don't have to agree with it. The next birdie opportunity is coming. Be ready. Okay, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Talk to you next time. But until then, stop thinking scarcity and start thinking tap-in birdies. Bye for now.